back to MK Sews. I'm Emma. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel recently. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're not subscribed, it's free. You can totally press the subscribe button and you will be notified when I upload a new video. Today I want to talk to you about some new things that have been happening behind the scenes. I applied to be a brand rep for a pattern company and I got accepted. The first little bit is a trial period, so for the next few months I will be in a trial period sewing up patterns made by this company and sharing them on my social media. This doesn't mean I won't be making other patterns. It just means that if I sew up a pattern by this company, I will share an affiliate link, and if you click on that link to then go and purchase the pattern on their website, I'll earn a tiny commission. So I think it's about 10% of the purchase price will come to me and the rest of the money will go to the pattern company. I will disclose which links in the description are affiliate links. By purchasing something via an affiliate link, it doesn't make the item that you're purchasing any more expensive for you. It's the same price for you. The pattern company will just give me a little bit of commission for sharing their item and maybe perhaps convincing you to purchase it. The company that I will be brand repping for the next few months at least is Ellie Mac patterns. I have made a couple of their patterns in the past and I feel that their instructions are quite easy to follow. Their pattern tutorial images are really clear. So in this video I'm going to share what I've made for Ellie Mac in my brand rep role in the months of April and what I've made in preparation for May. The first pattern I worked on is the Everywhere dress, and I've actually made it as a top. I'll put some pictures up of me wearing this top. I have made some changes. When making this pattern, I did a full bust adjustment. I also turned this dress pattern into a top by cutting off some of the length. And I also created a high-low hem on this top because I quite like that hemline. You probably might have noticed that from some of the other things that I've made. So I used the high-low hemline from the Crush on Me tee by Pattern Emporium. I added that hemline to this pattern. The other change I made to this pattern was that it is made with a facing in the neckline, and the pattern also calls for knit interfacing, and I don't have any in my stash at the moment. I actually did a double layer on the yoke for this pattern, so there's, don't know if I can show you now that it's all sewn up, but there's 2 layers. I feel like that's helped the structure. I'm not sure how much warmer that will make this top, but I'll find out as I start wearing it. So that was my first brand rep make for Ellie Mac, and I'll pop the link down in the description. The next item I made is the Everyday top. This is a dolman sleeve top. It's got a curved hem. It's made with a pieced back, but I have made some changes to this one as well. So I did my Lazy Girls full bust adjustment on this one, and I'm actually thinking of filming a video on how I do this later. So keep an eye out for that one if you're interested. It works best on knit fabrics, so keep that in mind. I did make some changes apart from the Lazy Girls full bust adjustment. I cut off a little bit of length on the sleeves and added a band. I did that because I wanted to tie in the fabric I was using for the neckline. Other than those 2 things, that pattern has been made exactly as is, and I'll put some pictures up of me wearing it. The last pattern that I've made so far in my brand rep role is the Lucy swing top, and here it is. It's quite full. It's a bit hard to show on screen, so I'll pop some pictures in. I didn't make any adjustments to this pattern. I decided to make it as is, and as you can see, it's a little bit tight across the bust. And I did that for a reason. I made it this way so that you could see. One of the reasons why I need to do a full bust adjustment, you can see that there's some whiskers around the upper bust area, and it just means that I need a little bit more room there. If I was to make this pattern again, I would add in a full bust adjustment. I also think I would take some of the volume out of the lower half of the top because it's quite wide, and I'll put in a picture showing you how wide the fabric can go. But I had a lot of fun making this one up. I actually spent one full day sewing up all 3 tops. I had cut them out the day before, so all I had to do was sew, and I finished all 3 in one day. I think they only took a couple of hours to sew up each, so they're not that time consuming. I had a lot of fun making them. I'm currently working on one more Ellie Mac pattern at the moment. I'll put a picture up of what it is. It's the Jenny crossbody bag. I decided that, seeing as I've been trying to find my perfect travel bag for my trip that I'm taking later this year, that I couldn't go past trying this one as well. So I've cut it out. I'm going to be using the same tan leather that I used for one of my bestie bags not long ago. And I've also chosen to use some rainbow zipper tape, and I've put on a silver zip because I'm using silver hardware. I'm also going to use these silver triangles instead of D-rings for this bag, and the lining fabric is going to be this grey panther fabric. I will show you my finished Jenny bag at some point in the near future, so hopefully you don't mind me sharing some of my Ellie Mac brand rep makes on my channel. I am going to be sharing lots of other patterns as well, not just Ellie Mac ones, because I like to make a variety of patterns, so I'll continue to do that. That's it from me today. So if you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment because you know I like to chat with you down there. I hope you have a creative day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.